since we now know you, we know what you stand for and why you're running at this time, we go into a very critical one, which is the issues of politics, your personal records and fitness for office. I'll start with you here, Mr. Dr. Tony Nwoye. And let me begin by asking you, you are seeking office today. You are currently a sitting lawmaker, federal lawmaker representing Anambra State in the House of Representatives. You jumped ship. You left the PDP to the APC. Now that you're seeking office, how do you hope that the people of Anambra State or the voters will trust you with your votes, knowing full well that at some point you abandon the party that gave you the platform for another party?
The party that gave me, I won the ticket of PDP. The PDP then, presided by the former president, supervised and ensured that Tony Nwoye was not a candidate. Had to battle through the corporate Jonathan just to help Abga, just to please Governor Peter Obi. And I was kept in court. I campaigned only for 11 days. At the end of the day, the rest was history. They sabotaged me. At the end of the day, I still remain in the party. Loyal party man. This was a party. I served as State Secretary. The party, I served as a state chairman. PDP won the entire House of Assembly, the entire National Assembly, apart from one seat, and even the governorship. Now, after the whole thing was done, I still remain steadfast with PDP, a party I've won House of Rep. They refused that I will be sworn in. A party that they jeopardized and supported Abuga, another party. A party that after the whole thing, in 2015, I won election. The same party collaborated with Abuga and denied me from being announced the winner in my federal constituency. Because the incumbent governor is from a local government, because they partner with him. Now, I still shed it apart and I still remain in the party. 2015 August, I now said, let us do free and fair congresses. Let Anambra PD people determine who leads them. Somebody somewhere in Abuja, my friend and my brother Olusametu said no. They will stay in Abuja and write Congress list result. I say for that, if you not allow people to determine who leads them, if you not allow Ekweme, the leader of the party, who formed this party, to determine the Oko people, where it comes from, to determine who leads the party, Tony Nwoye will leave. That was why I left. Impunity, impunity, impunity. I left. My supporters say we must leave PDP. Now, let me tell you, I'm a man of honor and integrity. In the House of Rep, I'm representing Anambra West Federal Constituency. Incidentally, I'm from the same constituency with my senior brother, Governor of Anambra State. My West and my bond, that is why in National Assembly today, the Enugu Onitsha, I specifically ensured 7.5 billion naira appropriated in 2017 budget.
Right. Your time is up on this one, but I'll ask a follow-up question based on your fitness for office, and you have a minute to answer this one. And it's going to be your history as a student union leader, and at a time when Chris Ngige was governor of Anambra State. The word on the street, and I'm very sure that you're familiar with this narrative, about the kidnap of the former governor and the issues of arson that were reported and fingers pointed at you. Can the people trust you with this kind of perception that they have about you?
It was a propaganda blackmail by Abga-led government. When Chris Ngige was governor, I was not involved in any way. The day Chris Ngige was kidnapped, remember, I was the first medical student to be elected Speaker of Students' Union Government in 1998. Remember, I was first Igbo man to be elected President of National Assembly of Nigerian Students. I was never linked in courtesan, violence, and arson. Rather, all my life, I've been fighting against injustice. Injustice by school management, injustice by state government, injustice by students against students vis-a-vis courtesan. That is why the University of Nigeria, Nsukka, then Professor Banefo, Professor Okafo, of Enugu campus, Dean Students Affairs, Professor Onjekwe, Professor Elsie Ume, Dean Enugu campus. All of them are living. Incidentally, all of them are Nigerians. They gave me the best award. The best thing has ever happened to University of Nigeria because of the fight I waged against school authority, against justice, against courtism. Now, let me come to the issue of Ngige. I was never involved. The white paper is there. I was never involved. Listen to me. No, don't cut me short.
Your time is up.
It's very clear. I was never involved. It was a blackmail by propaganda by Abga-led government. Tony Nwoye is not. Rather, it is the Abga government that the government is parading non-courtists. I arrested when I was students leader. I came down here and arrested them. Right. If you want, I can mention their names here. Time is up. I came and arrested them.
Time is up now. Time is up now. Let's go to the Abga candidate and the governor of Anambra State. You work closely. You were working as a banker. You were an auditor. You grew into being a senior auditor where you worked historically. You worked with the former governor, and you became the governor of Anambra State. What exactly caused what some people in your party believe might be betrayal of trust with your former principal or the former governor?
Well, Shehu, I believe that this is, I'm not campaigning against Peter. He's not a candidate. So I rather focus on the things that I want to do for the Anambra and what I've done. If you look at when I came here, there was no security. People were not coming home. You know, 69 people were kidnapped in the 8 years of the previous administration. But I came, I saw, I conquered, and today people are coming home in deluge. People from all kinds of places for marriages, for wedding, for church activities, for Ofala festivals, Yam festival, what have you. You know, and this has provided a dividend on security. The dividend is as follows. One, many people come in, they bring in money. As a matter of fact, by the last estimate we did with the consultants, what inflows into Anambra every month is about ₦1 billion every month, and it trickles down. Secondly, the payment of salaries as and when due is also helping the people to stabilize. By the way, Shehu, let me give you statistics to show what we've done. First is that in 2009, the GDP of Anambra State was 2.8 trillion. I grew this GDP up in 2016 to 3.98 trillion. So in 2 years, I grew the Anambra economy by 1 trillion. You know, and if you put this side by side with other, convert it into dollars and put it side by other countries, you find that the GDP of Anambra, you know, we are the 27th in Africa, if we're a country. You know, and if you do GDP per capita, that will give you $2,338 naira per person, using 500 million people. You know, you
I'm
see
afraid
that
the time
GDP
is up, but you have not answered the questions that I asked you, and it's about the people of Anambra State. The voters want to know about what happened, and everything in governance is about trust. And so the question is, what was the fallout? Was it true that there was a bargain between you and the former governor of a return of political funding for your election into office the first time? Well, you have just about 1 minute to answer this.
Well, let me make this point. First, the former governor went into another party. Secondly, yes, some requests were made about payments, which I declined because we didn't owe anybody during the election. You know, I would rather leave it that way and focus on what I'm trying to do. I've told you severally that with these things we are doing on security and paying salaries as and when due, and the growth in the economy to 3 trillion naira, let me tell you the growth pattern. In 2014, Anambra State grew by 13.8%. Nigeria as a whole grew by 6.5%. In 2014, Anambra grew by 15%. Nigeria grew by 2.5%. In 2016, Nigeria went below the line. That is negative 1.5. Anambra was 1%. So Anambra was the only state that didn't see recession in Nigeria. If all states in Nigeria were to be like Anambra, we won't be in a recession. And that is very important. That's the that is what I'm bringing to the table.
Thank you so much for your for that.